You already know what it is. You already know what it is.
Live, uncut, unedited.
Tell the
What?
truth and shame the devil. I
I
love
love
being
being black. All right, people, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I know some of you guys been waiting to hear some gossip and all that, but we're going to put a little twist on the story today. We're going to go a little different direction. And I got my main man, Brandon, on the line, and we're going to see what he got to say. But before he get to going, I'm going to let some of you guys come on in, and we just going to have a little chit-chat before, so I can wait on some people, because I hate keep repeating myself. I don't know about Brandon, but I just can't. I get tired of it sometimes. Live, uncut, unedited. What's going on, people? What's going on, man? This is your boy, Martin G. Live, uncut,
I
unedited.
love being black.
Tell her what? And what?
And shame the
Now,
devil.
you know I got a white man on here tonight, but he got to know I love being black now. Don't nothing changes now. No disrespect, Brandon, but nothing changes now. I love being black. Hey, I ain't had no control how God birthed me, made me come out of here. I tell y'all, come on in, people. Come on in, live uncut. What's up, Monique Scott? I miss you too. All right, come on in. Come on in. Peggy Gay, what's going on? Tiffany Bowling, what's going on? What's going on? Felisa Lewis. And again, people, let me make an announcement tonight. If you don't like what I post on my page, please delete yourself, because you're not going to control what I put on this page. I don't say nothing about what you put on your page. You sure enough not going to say nothing what I put on my page. Period. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. People, this is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil, people. I love being black. All right. All right, come on in. I'm waiting till Brandon. It looked like he hung up. Roddy Johnson in the building. What's up, cuz? Latasha Hopkins. All right, Latasha, was good seeing you the other day. Now, you know you can always reach out to me when you want to. I told you that. And you don't have to call me Crime Chaser. You just call me Martin Johnson. As you know, we go back, way back, way back. I'm talking to the people that have been knowing me for years. Y'all don't have to call me Crime Chaser. Just call me plain Martin Johnson. My God, it might be a dangerous thing right now calling me Crime Chaser. You know, we got these people out here chasing booty, boy booty. So, hey, man. Whew. Well, that's not the subject today anyway. I know y'all want to talk about that. I see my boy Delete. What's up, D boy? What's going on, man? I see you. I see you. Ramsey Lewis. What's up, brother? Ramsey, what's going on? Yolanda, what's going on, Yolanda? I see you. Martin, you know I'm not playing with you. All right, Peggy, I see you. All right, hey, Crime Chase. I mean, Martin, that's right. That's right. Denise Blunt, what's going on, y'all? This is live uncut. This is where
Tell
we
the truth
and what?
and shame
The devil.
Tell
That's
the truth.
That's what we're going to shame the devil. That's it. Sherry Walker, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I tell you one thing about, listen, one thing about me. One thing y'all know about me. I'm not known to be no liar. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I'm not. And if I'm wrong, I proved it the other night. If I get it wrong in the public, I'm going to apologize in the public. That's period, people. That's period. Nobody's out here is perfect. We in this flesh right here, and we could fall to any temptation out here. But it's by the grace of God that he keeps all of us. And I want to say tonight, this evening, that every man and every woman know their appetite. Somebody got an appetite for oranges. Somebody got an appetite for a man. Somebody got an appetite for a woman. Some people got an appetite for little boys and little girls. Some people got an appetite for prostitutes, strippers. It depends what you like, people. It is what it is. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil.
And shame.
I've been doing this for years. This page got built out of the mud. And again, people, it didn't get built on titties, breasts, thighs, and all that. We built this on truth, crime. All right, that's what we built it on. That's what we built it on. And nobody controls this page. Nobody tell me what to do and what to say on my page. A lot of you out there, you roll up blunts on your page. You dress half naked on your page. You turn up drinking on your page. You're doing drugs on your page. You got guns on your page. You're shooting people on your page. That's your prerogative. You do what you want to do. But this is my page. period. And I'm standing on it. And what's up, Daddy? Hey, listen, if I got to go down, I'm going down for truth. I ain't getting caught doing the wrong. I won't get caught doing the right thing. Period. Period, people. Period. See, people, you got to be careful what you put out, because what you put out is going to come back. Good or bad, right or wrong, it's definitely going to come back on you. I tell you, this is live, uncut, and unedited. I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And shame the devil. That's what I'm going to do. Nothing else. Nothing else. I've been out here helping people find their children, their lost ones, and all that. And listen, that's what we do. That's what we're about. We help folks. We're not on here to be arrogant. Anybody that know me, that see me in the public, you can embrace me. You can talk to me. Period. I can't get personal with everybody. Everybody can't be my friend. You know, and that's period. Nothing personal. And I know that everybody that's friendly toward me, that's not my friend. And I know that. Period. I'm period. So a lot of you on here, you just on here to be nosy. You don't follow me. You trying to wait till a brother fall or something. So you can say, see, I told you. But guess what? You'll be waiting for a long time. I may be reading about you, reporting on you before you report on me by falling. Period. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm not arrogant. I ain't never been. Hey, I'm down to earth. I love being black. I love black people. I'm in love with my hair, my kinky nose, my caramel complexion, my full lips, and my broad nose. That's what I'm in love. I have nothing about how I came here. So any man or any woman listening to me tonight, whatever you consider yourself are, you should be proud, whether you're black or white, Hispanic, Mexican. That's the way God made you. He intended for you to be. He made me a man, so I am a man. That's what I am. And I love being black, and can't nobody take that away from me. Period. Well, somebody said, well, black is a color. Well, I love being African-zoid. All right. I tell you. See, the devil's a lie. I told y'all a long time ago about these demons. And we talked about it, people. We talked about these frauds out there, disguising themselves. The Bible says Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light. And I'm going to tell you, people, stop believing these people out here that talking about they of God and Christian talking all that God talk and living like the devil. Just living like the devil. Take down your profession and come on out here and do what you want to do. Don't be talking about God, they're doing everything under the sun. Talking about the Lord know my heart. Yeah, he know your heart, your motive, and your intent. It's not right. Yeah, he know it. Period. Don't get mad at you because you want to see some crime, somebody laying on the ground. You want to see some blood. You're mad. You want to see some blood. Go on out there and chase some yourself. You ain't going to take the risk. You want somebody else to take the risk of crime. That's all. You want somebody else to take the risk of chasing crime. You don't appreciate nothing. You sit back, you think this entertainment. This ain't no entertainment. I ain't thinking about entertainment. Go watch some TV, look at some sports, or go to a concert for some entertainment. See, I'm not going to pamper these people out here. And listen, people, listen, my main concern is for the victims. I am not concerned about the perpetrators. Let me say that clear. My concern is about the victims. Nobody else but victims. When victims are affected, that's what my concern is. Nothing else, people. I'm concerned about the victims. Nobody else. Now, if you want to go out there and destroy yourself, that's your choice. But what about the life that you destroyed and took over? That's crazy. People on here want some sympathy. Ain't no sympathy. You got people out here victims. People out here shooting and killing people. People out here taking advantage of people and turning them out, tricking them, grooming them. And I'm supposed to have some compassion. No, not at all. Not at all. Then when it's time to confess, there's no confession. You're lying. Listen, people, when people, it's two things. You could be sorry that you got caught or sorry that you did it. And I'm going to let you decide that. Brandon, are you on here? Brandon, are you on here? Brandon wanted to come over here to talk. Brandon, are you on here? 0282, are you on here? Brandon, live, uncut, unedited. All right. I'm telling you, people they want to live like the devil, then claim God. How's that? Do anything you want to and say anything you want to people and all that. Listen, the road of hell is paved with people with good intentions. With good intentions. You could be a good person and still bust hell wide open. Period. Ain't none of us infallible. None of us. And that's why we got to pray and do the right thing. We got to get caught doing the right thing and be right by people, treat people right. That's what we got to do. This is the butt-naked truth and remembrance of Harold Davis. And if Harold Davis could look down on me, he'll say, get him, Martin, get him. And I'm getting him too. Don't let up on him. And I told y'all the butt-naked truth will undress the dressed-up lie. Period. Don't you hate to be deceived? Don't you hate to be deceived? We all hate to be deceived. Real talk. What's up, Gina? I ain't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. All right. All right. All right. All right, people. Listen, I did what I promised I was going to do. Hey, some things I'm trying not to, I don't want to get a devil to lead a head up of what I'm trying to do. I already told the devil what I was going to do anyway, but some things you got to move in silence on. A lot of you guys asking about the video, but you'll see it. Y'all, eventually it will come out. Eventually it will come out, people. And I know I'm not the only one that have it in possession at all. I already know that. I am not the one. Only one. But so people, this is real. And that's right, Jane. I've been 100 since day one. The housing source. What's going on, my brother? All right. All right. Big facts. And listen, people, let me just say something. Let me say this. Me and Jedediah, we working out our differences. I ain't got a problem with that. And that's good. We doing that. We two men. And listen, but a friend of his is not a friend of mine's. Let's get that clear. Because me and Jedediah trying to mend our relationships back, I ain't got a problem with that. But a friend of his is not a friend of mine. So that don't mean that I got to stop talking about this guy, Justin A. Peters. So that don't mean that. So if you on here, if you want a Jedediah followers or Justin A. followers, you can go on to the next page. Don't make me no different. I don't need you. I made it all this time without you, and I'll continue to flow on and bring a message. Now, I came on here to talk about missing girls, but I don't know what my call that. Brandon, you got chicken? Talking about pride. Listen, first of all, I don't stop crime. I tell you how to prevent crime. I give you pointers. Ain't no beefing. What's beefing about a man tried to solicit a young boy? What's beefing about that? I ain't beefing about nothing. Hold on, people. I'm the one off the line. Hold on, Brandon. Hold on. I'm off live. Hold on. Man, no wonder I couldn't hear Brandon. My goodness, I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't beefing about nothing. People. Y'all better believe that. I'm telling the truth. Have I lied? Have I lied on anybody? Tell me that. Have I lied on anybody? Here's this man. He can report and put up pictures, bogus pictures of the dead. Then now somebody reporting on him, it's a problem. Y'all get up out of here with that. Miss me with that. You ain't gonna come on here and tell me what I should be doing. You go out there and do it. You go out there and do what you do, and I do what I do. The world is a big stage, and everybody got their role to play. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry, y'all. The world is a big stage, and everybody got their role to play.
Uncut, unedited,
broadcast.
I do what I do. I've
Just
been
before you
reporting
begin,
crime.
Please turn down all your audio. Please
Yeah.
turn them off
Yeah.
or
And for
down.
all
And do
all
not
you
have us on
all you
speakerphone
people
so
out
we
there that's
won't
straddling
have
the fence,
an
I see you
echo,
too.
and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much.
That's right.
At the tone, please record your name for
All
announcement.
you people out there, the Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited. Yeah. All you people out there that's straddling the fence, scared to come. I'm here, y'all. I'm sorry, my phone. That's you, Brandon. That's you on there.
Yes, that's right.
I'm sorry, man. My phone disconnected from the thing, man. I'm sitting up here. I thought I scared you. I got talking all that black
I
stuff.
love
Being black. You ran away. You ran away. All right, y'all. Let me introduce you, Brandon. Brandon was one of the persons that was instrumental of finding out some information. But we're not here really to talk about Justin A. Peters. I know y'all want to talk about him, but we're here talking about what he do and how he find missing persons. Of course, I do that too, me and my partner, Vera Giles Norris. So, all right, Brandon, so what's going on, man? Tell me what's going on in your life, man. What's going on?
Not much, man.
Yeah.
I'm just, sitting in the car right now, enjoying this beautiful sunlight, I would say.
Okay.
Just living life, trying to help locate missing kids where I can and when I can.
Okay. Now, okay. All right. So tell us how long you've been doing this. What made you want to get started in finding missing kids?
So I actually started in, I want to say, late 2021.
Okay.
And it actually all stemmed. So back then, like in 2016, I was actually a gamer. I was actually a huge victim of DDoS attacks and whatnot, which actually got me into learning about cybersecurity. And then from there, I learned open source intelligence. And then I actually piqued interest into missing persons because I've seen a lot of missing person flyers in my area. So that's actually when and where I got started.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now,
and I do actually assist local and
okay.
federal agencies with missing person investigations, human trafficking cases as well.
Okay. So I got an organization. Well, actually, I'm my partner. She is the CEO of Vera Giles Norris. We call it Missing Police Home. We've been doing it for a long time. We've helped a lot of families and we worked on a lot of big cases here on the missing cases here too, here in the city of Chicago as well. So I'm glad to hear that you do, because I know you get into a lot of information and go into a lot of high places that normal people can't get into, which is a good thing. You're a good hand for resources, and one hand wash the other. Just like if you need me to post a picture or something, say, hey, Martin, I need you to post this up for me. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem. Right. And any family member know that know me well. I've never charged no family member that I ever helped. Never charged, Brandon. I've done it from the bottom of my heart. Me and my partner, Vera Giles Norris, I think she's on here. And we've helped a lot of, and still helping them. Our page is still rolling strong. So it's a good thing to be a part of the community. And let me just say this, Brandon, and I want to say this. I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time. I got clout.
Right.
And let me explain. For those of you that don't know me, let me just explain something. Okay, I was on Vice News. I was on Fox Soul. I've been on all of TV channels. Also, they've been using my videos. I did a big documentary here in the city of Chicago. So I'm well known. I don't have to chase no clout. And I'm the only one on the internet that you guys ever seen chasing crime and going live at the same time. You have not seen, matter of fact, Brandon, let me go a little farther than this. I was going live before the news started going Facebook Live. So that goes to show you something. And I'm not bragging. And that's real talk. And I got video proving that I have knocked on doors. Me and my partner have knocked on people's doors looking for a missing young girl. Prove it. I'm telling you, this is real, man. I spoke to parents. So tell me some about some of your success stories, people that you have find and all that, Brandon.
So there was actually one missing person case that actually helped solve. His last name was actually Ambrosio. He was actually found dead, but we actually did locate him. Another one was actually an elderly man in Berwyn, I believe.
Okay.
Those are actually one of the two that actually hit me the hardest, because it actually required me to actually stay up late and actually reach out to family members to actually determine as to why an individual would leave. because you have to understand, like, most of the time when a person goes missing, they have that reason why, right? So let's look at teenagers, for example, right? Most of the time when they go missing, it's like they want to have a sense of freedom, right? So all these parents that are out there deciding to, oh, I'm gonna track my daughter or son, they think that they're doing good for them,
Right.
but in a sense, they're actually making their child want to less trust them, because in their eyes, they're thinking, my mama or dad don't trust me. So they want that sense of freedom. So this is why they have multiple social media accounts, and this is what actually makes it harder for us investigators that do missing persons, because we actually have to try to explore what social media platforms they actually do have.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I want to ask you another question too. Now,
Sure.
this is not my partner. She's on here too. She can also Vera Giles Norris. She's not. She's just in the messenger. Let me just say, this is what I do when I go find missing females and talk about it and all that. They call me. I make a flyer. I post it on my page.
Yeah.
I post it on the group.
Yep.
And I'm be back when they found. I really don't ask questions because a lot of people want to know. You know, well, why did she leave? And some things is not really good for the public. And we understand
Absolutely.
that teenagers run away because they want to be fast or they having trouble in the home.
Right.
And it happens. People, it happens.
Yeah. There's a variety of reasons. I'm just speaking
Right.
ones that the one mainly that I see, right? And that's like they want the sense of freedom.
Yeah.
And then when it comes with like social media accounts, that's when it comes to a play when law enforcement has to issue what's called a geofence warrant, which is actually when Google actually get involved,
Right.
and it actually builds like a perimeter, like a geofence, like a fence as to where the phone pings from, correlating with cellular towers. Another method that we do is actually issue an EDR request, and that's pretty much like a life or death situation. That's pretty much when we bypass a subpoena and a warrant.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. That's good. Because, this is what I've noticed when teenagers run away. They cut their phone. I'm just talking about run away, not snatch. That's a difference. Ain't that right, Brandon? Running away and snatching is two different things.
Yeah.
But when they run away on their own, right. They normally cut their phone off.
And actually, before you actually sorry to cut you off, actually, I actually want to break down one stigma, like a stereotype, that there's a barrier between the public and law enforcement, right?
Right.
So there's a stereotype that's going on currently that you must wait 24 hours in order to report your child missing. To clarify, that is false. If you believe your child is missing, 2 minutes from now, you can make a report. They just do that in order to bypass unnecessary paperwork in the event that your child is a runaway.
Right. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Because I noticed. Now let me ask you a question. I got to bring race in on this one. Now I know you white, but I got to bring. Now when it comes when it comes to black girls missing, black teenagers and boys and stuff like that, the police is real slow to make a flyer and things like that. And I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I had so many parents that come in my inbox and my partner as well say, Martin, the police not really doing anything. And I asked them, well, did they make a flyer? No. I said, well, just get in my inbox, send me the picture. I'll show you how to make a flyer, or you get a flyer made. I'll share it in my groups. And that's when I never understood that. I don't know, a lot of this. Go ahead. Brandon.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a race thing. I would say it's more of an education thing, right? So a lot of law enforcement personnel, they don't understand the policies and legalization as to what to do when a missing person is reported. They don't understand that to file it with NCIC, which is the National Crime Database, or file it with the NCMEC, which is the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. They don't understand any of that, right? Another thing is that we have detectives that are right?
Right.
So they're not really they're old, right? So they're in their 40s, 50s. They're not really that well technically aware. So they don't understand, in that a detective that's in their 20s, 30s that are more technically aware. So it's education for sure.
Okay. Education. Okay. So that's okay. Because I mean, it's man, okay, I don't know, you probably wasn't on the scene. Yeah, Kiara Coles. Have you heard about Kiara Coles, the missing postal woman?
That's what missing postal. Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Right. Vera and myself, we was the first ones on that case trying to find Kiara Coles. You know, also my friend Dr. Sanders, she came out, her and her husband, they prayed with the family and stuff. We was looking everywhere. We never found Kira Coles. And we heard that she was pregnant, and it's a sad thing. I think it happened like October, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It was a real big case. You know, we was trying to keep it going. I think Jed jumped on it for a little while, and it's just sad. Now, that wasn't a runaway case at all. I believe that
Right,
that
it was
was
kidnapped.
taken against her own will, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm praying that I'm praying that that she come up, even if she's deceased, at least we can find her body,
Well,
her
it's the
remains.
closure. It's the
and-
closure that the family needs.
closure,
You know?
yeah, closure.
And another thing, when it comes to missing persons, spreading the attention, that's key. You know, so like circulating flyers, posting on social media, you know, letting the public know.
Right.
You know, because if one person sees it, they're going to share it, and then that person's going to share it. So the more is the better, obviously.
Right. So when you guys, like, that's why now I noticed on my page, my personal page, not the group, when I post up a female, it gets shared more. But when I post up a male, it don't get that many shares as a female, though. I don't, it's just, that's on my page. I noticed that. I watched that.
I would say that's more of I don't know, to be honest. I would say that's more of like a gender thing, to be honest.
Right. Wow. Then, you know, let me just say this to the family members. If you ever have a teenager that ran away and stuff like that, don't wait a long time. I know it's kind of embarrassing and stuff like that, and you don't want people looking at you, but you have to get to the necessary people to help you find
Absolutely.
your loved one. Don't be embarrassed. Don't worry about. Listen, one thing about me. Listen, if your daughter's son run, I'm not going to talk about you and say you're a bad parent. That's not how I get down. You ain't never heard me get on here and help a mother find her daughter and say, hey, y'all, she was a bad parent and all. I don't do things
Exactly.
like that. I don't do things like that.
That's not our role.
No.
That's not our role to judge.
Not at
Our
all.
role is to find the person.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's it. Nothing
You know,
else.
make sure they got found healthy and whatnot. And then after that, you know, it's done.
Right. Because I remember I had talked to a person, and some of y'all probably gonna know, and I was saying to a person that had a young girl. He had a young girl, a little underage girl. And so I told him, I said, listen, all her mothers want her back. She ain't gonna press charges. We don't know who you are. You just let her go. She wants her daughter back. You know, I said, don't kill her.
Well,
don't harm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Another thing that's high in Chicago is human trafficking.
Right.
Sex trafficking. That's another thing that's high too. And let's be honest, like I've seen things, I've heard things, you know, people buying a 3-year-old heart, you know, like that. It's crazy. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy. I got my friend on there, a dear friend of mine. She's a professional. So I want to let her speak real quick. She's been called me, but I was this was just for me and Brandon, but I'll give you Dr. Davis. Go ahead. I'll give you a little time to speak. Hey, Dr. Davis, go ahead. Dr. Davis.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing? Go ahead.
I'm doing well. The thing of it is that I know that there's a lot of human trafficking going on in the world, period. And as parents, this is a tip. If you want to keep track of your kids, not just through their cell phone, get a GPS on their bracelet, necklace, earrings. I have it on my daughter. I know where she's at all times when she's away from me. And that is so important. That way they won't know it. They will not know that you got a GPS on them other than, of course, their cell phone. And go ahead, Brandon.
Another thing to add to that, actually, and you actually made a good point. Air tags, they're actually good for the elderly. So if you actually have like, if you are, you know, an elderly member, or, you know, if you have somebody that has like dementia or anything like that, getting an air tag and actually like kind of sew it on their jeans or pants or shirt, that's good. You know, that's a good start. I would definitely do that. Right.
Yeah, but they don't wear the same pants and shirt every day. So that's why I said jewelry, earrings, bracelet, necklace.
But how could you hold on, Doc?
Like that.
Doc, how could you put an air tag or something, GPS on some jewelry, piece of jewelry? They'll know. They can see that. That I don't.
No, they cannot. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know that you buy it. You buy it's not an AirTag. It's actually a GPS on their bracelet, their ear. My daughter have it on her earrings. You wouldn't even know that
Right.
it just look like a regular earring. You wouldn't even know that it's on there. She don't even know to this day. She got real diamond earrings, but
Well,
those are
now she
GPS
does.
earrings. No, she don't. She not here, so she don't know. She doesn't know. She with her father. So no, it's important if you want to keep up with these teenagers because, like you said, a lot of them are fast, and then we have a lot. What was that last year? We had quite a few people that was trying to get kidnapped. Some of them was getting kidnapped right here.
Hold on.
75th and
What do you mean
Jeffrey.
trying to get kidnapped?
No, not they wasn't trying to get
Oh, okay,
kidnapped, but
okay.
they were. Somebody was trying to kidnap them. Let me
Oh,
rephrase
okay.
that. Trying to kidnap them on 75th and Jeffrey. And them girls was kicking and screaming. You know, so it's important to keep up with your children, know where they at all times. And thank you, Brandon, for everything you do. If someone said GPSs make really small now, yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell. And the
Absolutely.
earrings, the bracelet, the necklace, you wouldn't be able to tell. You couldn't
Like
tell.
me
You wouldn't know.
personally, I'm against like phone tracking. Because most children nowadays, you have to understand, like teenagers, they're not dumb. They understand technology more than adults these days. It's crazy. So they will figure it out, and once they do figure it out that you've been tracking them, and essentially without their consent, they're not going to trust you, and they're going to do other things to bypass that. And in the event they do go missing, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now,
I think we got some questions in the chat. I'm not too sure.
Okay, if anybody got some questions inside there about missing people, my
Yeah, feel free
partner,
to ask.
you
I
guys,
will
he'd be
see it
sure to
if you don't know.
answer it, stuff like that. So Brandon is a person that have great intelligence. I would call him a private investigator in my own words. And y'all heard his name been ringing around, this scandal going on, is this child chaser.
I wouldn't classify myself.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
wouldn't classify myself as a private investigator. I'm
Okay.
more so a missing person investigator.
Okay, missing person. Okay,
Simply because that's where I excel.
okay,
Because I spend most of my time doing that.
okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good. All right. So people, if you got some missing loved ones, you can actually you can put them in my inbox. I'll post them, but make sure you do put a nice picture up there and the date of birth and stuff like that, how old they are, do something like that because I find out, yeah. What's going on, Stringer? What did I say? Come on, Marno. Now. Yeah. I found out a lot of parents, they don't really know how to make a flyer. And
Right.
which is understandable because you never had a loved one missing. You wouldn't have to need to know how to make a flyer. So I try to walk them through it. My thing is, Brandon, when I help people, I try to have them tell them how to flyer man so they can put some skin in the game. Dr. D, I've been on looking for young people and the family members don't want to come out and pass out flyers. So my thing is family for the future. If you're not willing to put in the work, don't expect me to put in no work. You have to get out there and put in work. You have to put the work in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Am I right, Brandon? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
That's true.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I do agree.
You got to put the work in, Yeah, that's
Spreading the truth is key.
right. Right.
Inform the public of everything that's going on and whatnot to allow them to actually make an informed decision besides, based on bias or based on uninformed information.
I agree with Brandon. And also put in the work before that happens. People, when you start buying these Jordans and invest in a GPS necklace or a ring or earring, it's not that expensive. I'm sitting here looking on Amazon. The cheapest I found was $159. That costs way more than, what
Life is
some Jordans y'all like buying.
Life is
Yeah. Right. So
you shouldn't be able to put a price
invest in
tag
your
on your
children.
child.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Invest in
Another
your
thing
children.
that like parents need to be aware of as to what their child is wearing each day.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm on the phone with you, I'm like, okay, so what was your daughter wearing or what was your son wearing? And if they go immediately, like I'm like thinking like, come on now. Like they need to be on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's critical information.
Okay.
Like the things that we would think that are less important are actually very vital.
Dr. D, what can the audience, what can they find a GPS? What you were saying? Where can they purchase that one from?
On Amazon.
Okay.
On Amazon. I can send you the link right now. I'll put it in your chat box now.
Okay.
They have plenty of them. Real pretty too. Real pretty.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm putting in your chat box right now. I just posted it. They can find plenty different types of GPS jewelry on Amazon, and that way they will know, like, hey baby, this is what I bought you. You know, so you'll know where they at. Brandon left. That is the truth, because that way you'll know where your child is at all times. And the thing of it is, quite a few people on here is saying that they already have it. So good job, everyone.
See, I didn't know anything about it.
Quite a few people.
I didn't know.
Quite a few said they know where they kids at, their mama at, their uncles at. One said, "Wait a minute," she said, "I know where my uncles know where my child, my aunties, everything." I said, "Go ahead on." So quite a few people on here already have it. So I just posted it in link because that's important. You want to invest in your children so you'll know where they're at any given time.
Okay. We got another caller, people, real quick. Let's see what's up with this caller. I don't know. We're really not supposed to be taking calls. It's just me, one-on-one, me and Brandon. But 6970. 6970. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, partner. How's it going?
Oh, that's my partner. I didn't know that was my partner. Okay. Hey, hold on, Vera. Before you talk, you go ahead and handle it. I'm washing clothes in my building, so let me just feed the thing. And y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna step away from the computer. Okay. Y'all go ahead and continue to talk. Okay. Go ahead, partner. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. First of all, Brandon, welcome, and everybody else that's on listening.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things that I would like to add as far as missing persons, and I have a passion for missing women and children and young boys of color. And the reason that we have this passion is because women and children of color and young boys, they don't get the media attention that we feel like they deserve. But one of the things that I would like to say to the parents is to never report your child as a runaway unless they've ran away from you and you physically seen them running. Because one of the things is that if they're reported as a runaway, then it's a difference as if you report them simply as a missing person. It's a big difference. The other thing is that, you know, I think that was Dr. Sanders. Thank you. I think it was Dr. Sanders Dr. Davis that was speaking about different devices that you could have to put it, you know, there are book bags that you can have for your young children that you can't even tell that they're a tracking device. There's even pens and pencils that have tracking devices in there. It's certain clothing that have them, you know, in there. So there are several different things that you can have. But one of the most important things that you can have on your children and your grandchildren is a child identification kit. And in the Chicagoland area, I'm very passionate about handing those out for free. And in that child identification kit, it gives you your children's fingerprints as well as a recent photo. And we update that for you every year. You can update it every year because you'll be surprised on what fingerprints alone, it could help locate a missing person with just having fingerprints and a recent photo. Another thing 100%. That I'm very, yes. And last but not least, and I'll give the floor back to you all, is that I'm also very, very passionate about letting people know the importance of having life insurance on your children. And life insurance is not just, and life insurance is just not for death. You know, there are life benefits associated with life insurance. But, you know, one of the things that we have to just be mindful of is that where there is no value, there is absolutely no value. And having life insurance make a world of a difference. So again, if anybody wants any additional information, I'm always 10 toes down. I did, and I will post again the group. If you're not affiliated with Missing Please Come Home Global Alert. We've been around for a long time. You know, I can't even tell the story sometimes about how we got started without crying, because I'm very passionate about the group. I'm very passionate about our mission, and I'm very passionate about the work that we've done. So again, I'm Vera John Flores. If it's anybody that have any questions or that would like to, you know, kind of take it a little bit further, I'm more than happy to help you and to serve you. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you all.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Thank you. You so
Well said,
wonderful.
well said, actually.
Wonderful.
Very well said.
Yeah, that's my partner,
Wonderful.
y'all.
Thank you so much for all the work she does. Thank you.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And see, the people, let me just explain something, people. It's more than just chasing crime. It's so many things out here that you can do to help people. It's so many things, you know, such as like finding missing people. That's a job in itself, making flyers for families and stuff, you know, going to talk to families that are doing bereavement, gunshot violence. They got organizations out here do that, but it's you can do it, people. Help people when you can.
I would say,
Brandon.
like, there's, like, you could do so many smaller things to actually make someone's day, just by saying hello to them. You know, just by opening up a door for like someone into a store. Like, those little things actually can really change a person's perspective of life. Like, if they're having a bad day, they're like, "Damn, you opened the door for me." You know, It makes them smile. You know.
Okay.
Now, what I just did, what Valerie was saying, you all, I'm putting a child missing kit, and it's not an actual child missing kit, but I put it in the link right there. You'll see childsafekit.com. That's what she was talking about. She want, you know, if you can, sign up for that and make sure that everyone has that, because I have it too. It's called childsafekit.com. And that does the child, hey, Cherise, that is you'll get the child fingerprints, an updated picture every year, you know, so sign up with that childsafekit.com.
Okay.
Martin, is there any comments in the chat?
If I can add this,
Yeah.
let me just add this, and I'm gonna go back on mute.
Okay.
But that is absolutely correct, the childsafekit.com. But one of the things with having someone personally take that information in and do it for you is that we make sure that it gets directly to the right place. We make sure that, you know, we also do an insurance checkup on you to make sure that if you don't have coverage, we help you get the coverage, or if you have it, just to have a better understanding of what you have. So that's the difference in doing it online or actually having someone that you can personally do it with.
Mhm.
But like you said, Dr. Davis, is that just like you said, that is the link. And again, if there's somebody who needs help additionally, then I am here to serve as many of you all as I can. But that link and that information is the correct information.
Now, Valerie, can I ask you a question? Now, I have universal life insurance on my daughter because you stressing that a lot. And I appreciate you stressing having insurance on your children, because I do have $150,000 on my daughter. Is it universal, whole life, or term? Which will be better? Because a lot of times people don't know.
Now, you know what? I don't necessarily like to say which is better, because in my experience, I've been an insurance agent for 28 years. It all depends on the family. But I will say this, universal and whole life, those policies cover you for your entire life. It builds a cash value that you can later use in case you ever need it. The coverage never goes down, and the premiums never go up. Now, as far as term life insurance, term life is exactly what it said. It will cover you for a specified period of time. And at that time, once the term is up, there are some that are renewable and convertible, but it all depends on the policy. So it's difficult for me to speak on a broad platform like this, because insurance is not cookie cutter. So again, and that was a great question. Thank you. But again, what I like to do is to talk to people individually and cater your insurance to you. Because again, just like you say, oh, I may, you know, me personally, I may have $150,000 and I pay XYZ. Well, it all depends again on what type of insurance you have. It depends on the age. It depends on if whether you're a smoker or a non-smoker. Sometimes it's health related. So it's a lot of different factors as it relates to insurance.
Okay. All right, people. We don't
That
want.
is true. Thank you.
Okay.
And I don't want to turn it into this. So I'm going to jump on
Thank-
Martin,
okay.
Brandon, and all of you all. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. I'll talk to you guys
No
soon.
problem. No problem. So, Brandon, is there anything else that you want to say?
No, that's all currently.
That's it. Okay. Well, I think it was a great show. Do you want to be found on the internet? Or you want to say where you at, or it's on you? I don't know. How can they reach you?
I'll post something in a little bit.
Okay. I will post something, then they can find you. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, people, I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm going to come on again later on tonight, people. I think P. Ray is going to be my guest tonight. She wants to talk about Kim Foxx, state's attorney, about a killing that happened, 11-year-old boy. So we're going to discuss that. Probably it's going to be a little late because y'all know I'm doing laundry right now. Still got to eat something. So I want to get this in. I'm multitasking right now. So people, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I thank you guys. Thank you, Brandon, for tuning in. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. D. All right. And
You're welcome.
and for those of people that's concerned about the video, just wait around. You'll see something. Just trust me, you will see something. You'll know something real soon. So we don't want to turn that into this, but thank you guys. Y'all already know what it is.
What it is.
What?
Live.
What?
Uncut. Unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the
Tell
devil.
the truth.
I love
And
being
shame the
black.
devil. I love being black.
All right, people. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. This is Live Uncut and Edit. Thank you for tuning